How does somebody sit down, allocate dams to be constructed, allocate dams to be reconstructed, allocate dams that will be rehabilitated, and no one, all regions had at least one dam to be constructed, rehabilitated, or reconstructed. No one was allocated to the southeast. None. Tell me what else can be more marginalizing than this thing that was done, this thing that was called out. Thank God that Osita Ngwu, it was even there. And all of that lawmakers, they will never see this kind of thing. They will never see this kind of thing. And thank God for the person of Osita Ngwu. He is a rare breed and must be commended. This is the first time he is actually going into the Senate, and he has shown himself to be a defender of the oppressed and somebody who is not there to only to only make monies for himself, but also for the people of Enugu State and the Southeast, and of course Nigeria that he actually represents. He is the Enugu West Senator that took over Ekwerimadu's position. For those of you who don't know him, let's listen to him and spell out exactly what the marginalization was about. And then I will come back afterwards.
Mr. President, if this is an omission, it is an expensive omission. The Southeast cannot continually to be treated the way Nigeria is treating the Southeast. Let me give you an instance. Out of the dams that were listed here on the Southeast, Ivo Dam was last funded about 12 years ago with a 5 billion naira spent on it, and it has been abandoned by Nigeria for the last 12 years. I had written 3 letters to the Ministry of Water Resources. We have done everything possible to see if they can bring up Ivo Dam. And here, a zone is allocated 66 billion, and the entire South is at 0. What kind of omission is that?
And then instead of the senators to acknowledge that, oh, this might be an omission, this might be something that it might have been. We'll have to look at this very well to really see the reason why Southeast was not included. But look at what the Northwest senators are saying, that we should be careful. That is not only dam, that are other agriculture. Can Alero and Wamako name any other project that Southeast has the lion's share in all projects from 2015 till date? Can they name one? They say it should not be predicated. Marginalization should not be predicated on just one. It is. That's how it starts. Just listen to the Alero from Kebbi State, Kebbi Central, I think, and then Wamako from Sokoto. It's always Northwest. Owners of this country. They are the people who are born rulers, born leaders. It's okay to suppress people who contribute merely nothing to the GDP of this country, but want to feed from the oil wealth of the South. Look at what they are saying. Watch.
Mr. President, I think we should be very mindful of commenting on the infrastructure renewed of projects, because we should see it holistically. This is just a segment of the renewed hope agenda on the infrastructure. We have road infrastructure, we have power infrastructure, we have let me learn, please. Yes. Mr. President, I have the floor, and let me
you are protected.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. President. So in doing this, we should consider what has been allocated in the other sectors. I'm not saying that the Southeast should be excluded. No, on the contrary, they should also be included, but we have to bear in mind what the whole infrastructure project are all about. Development of the whole country, irrespective of the state and
thank you very much. Thank you.
So, of recent, there was a release of over 1.3 trillion naira, and the Southwest had the lion's share. And I believe if you go deep into it, if you check the ministry's budget, you will see some balancing. And this thing is just being released gradually.
Thank you for the guidance.
So we shouldn't jump into conclusion.
Thank you for the guidance.
We shouldn't.
Mr. President,
Senator Aliyu,
my dear colleagues, Mr. President, a very ordinary person. Mr. President, in support of what Aliyu has just observed, I want to also point out that look at the prayer of the mover of this motion, asking for 380 billion, which is bigger put together than all other applications and all sorts. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's be guided by common sense and reasoning. Thank you. I do also.
Senator,
from what, with due respect to Senator Aliyu, who said lion share to the Southwest, when will Southeast even have lion share in any particular project? Mr. President, if this is an omission, it is an expensive omission. The Southeast cannot continually to be treated the way Nigeria is treating the Southeast. Let me give you an instance. Out of the dams that were listed here on the Southeast, Ivo Dam was last funded about 12 years ago with a 5 billion naira spent on it, and it has been abandoned by Nigeria for the last 12 years. I had written 3 letters to the Ministry of Water Resources. We have done everything possible to see if they can bring up Ivo Dam. And here, a zone is allocated 66 billion, and the entire South is at 0. What kind of omission is that, Mr. President?
Thank you.
We should be treated better than this, sir.
Thank you.
And then God bless the Deputy Senate President, Jibril. I mean, he was tactical. I mean, his words were soothing. At least somebody who has brain, who can think really. Let's go and engage the Minister of Water Resources and also engage the permanent secretaries. On what basis would a one region be isolated? You will not give them any dam either to be repaired or to be rehabilitated. No one at all. Even if you don't know that they exist, even if you don't know that they exist, at least ask questions. Then somebody speaks of marginalization, you want to shut them down. Somebody who doesn't want to be in your country again, you say no, kill them all. 67 to 70. Okay, put us in the scheme of things. At least let there be level playing field. If you give person A 2,000, give me 2,000 now. If you give person B 5,000, at least give me 5,000. No, but you people have a way of stoking this ethnic nonsense, and Igbos are tired of it. Igbos are tired of it. Can we have our own country? The same thing that's happening with Nnamdi Kanu. Who in his right mind and right senses would be thinking in their heart and in their head to still be holding Nnamdi Kanu? What exactly did Nnamdi Kanu do? Can somebody just reiterate, just try and list what did he do? IPOB is a terrorist organization. How? Go and look at the list of terrorist organizations from 1 to 120. IPOB is not there, but it is a terrorist organization because it's an easy designation. You call something a thief in order to kill it. Just look at. Then the Minister for Water Resources. What are you even doing, Joseph Youssef? Joseph Youssef. It's not a South. I'm not even sure it's even a Southerner. Youssef is something not central. Benue, Kogi. Youssef is maybe it's somewhere in Taraba or something. These things have to stop because, I mean, this whole marginalization thing should be taken seriously. And I also think that Nnamdi Kanu should be released and released forthwith, because all this nonsense talk about institutional framework to make sure that Southeasterners are not giving their fair share.
We can call the minister, talk to him or the DG budget that there's an omission here, and that will be corrected. because as human beings, we cannot be perfect all the time. It could be a genuine omission, right? So, and it is on that premise that the leader just approached me now. We've taken it upon ourselves, the leadership will interface with the relevant, office of the executive arm of the government so that we can resolve this issue. It's not something, it's our government. And we have a president that listens to, the plight of his people. We have never gone to him to ask for anything of this kind of thing. This kind of thing without, getting resolved immediately. Somebody who listens. And even the ministers, they always listen. Whatever we bring to them that are in the interest of the nation, they listen and get that done. So let us not over debate this matter. We have just consulted. We'll, go ahead and meet the relevant office to sort out this matter. What we need is result, to see that there's equity in the distribution of the wealth of this country. And we know the government is doing very much in respect to that. So please, let's not overflow this issue. Leader, can you just wait 1 or 2 words so that we get this in line with what is discussed with you right now, so that we can move ahead?
Well, thank you, Mr. President, and we heard ourselves very clearly and very loudly as well. And I believe it's an issue that can be debated all day, because in every geopolitical zone that you turn to, there will be one issue or the other that they would have wished were handled differently. My own humble appeal to our colleagues, and by way of also a motion, is to say that we step down further consideration of this motion to allow time for the leadership of this Senate to interface with the Honorable Minister of Water Resources. Luckily, the mover of this motion, distinguished Senator Engineer Kenneth Emeka Eze, is the one coordinating for us right now the Senate Committee on Water Resources. So he's the deputy chairman, and as far as I'm concerned, we also work with him and his committee in interfacing with the Federal Ministry of Water Resources, and then we'll revert back to this house. I so move.
So you move for the. Those in favor of the motion moved by the leader in order to resolve this issue amicably and the best manner possible, that this motion be stood down. Those in favor, and seconded by the minority leader, those in favor, please say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The leader of Senate.